Rob from Brown Bear Industries. We're going to go over our new NVGR Pro. So this isn't necessarily my camera. I want to say this is everyone's camera because I didn't fully design this on my own. This is all through input from you guys over the years from utilizing our original NVGR series. Now the key differences here, the mount has been pushed down. So it's the 14 model. The mount goes down here now and it locks around the base of your eyepiece now. You don't have to run the eye cup retaining ring anymore. So it frees up space around your eye box in terms of not having the eye cup ring, as well as just space in general because there's less plastic there due to the mounting system now. Another big thing, you'll notice this is quite bigger in size. That's due to the fact that there's an internal battery in this one. So this can record for 4 hours roughly, and then takes about 2 to 2.5 hours to charge. So if you want to charge it, it's going to come with an included USB power cable. So plug this into just a standard power bank or into your computer or laptop. Just don't plug it directly into a wall. That will fry it. Another key feature is we have an on-off button. So right now the whole unit is off. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this on. So just press the button once. And then the lights are going to go through their process, and then it's going to automatically go to recording the first time you turn it on. So the light is now going to blink 3 times. Once it goes away, it is fully recording. Then in order to stop that, just go ahead and press the button again. You'll see the light is on now. This is a standby phase. So the camera is still powered and it's on, it's just not recording. So it just makes it a little bit easier for when you want to stop and start recording. You don't have to wait, 10 to 15 seconds for the entire camera to turn on. Now, if you want to completely turn the camera off, just press and hold the power button for roughly 8 to 10 seconds. And then the whole light will go out. It is completely off now. So this one is compatible with 14 as well as AR-NVGs, also 1431s. Anything that really has PVS-14 style optics on it, whether it be a Tanto, any of the new bridges that are coming out, such as an MH1, Katana R, the Manicore, any of those, this will mount to it. We still utilize the same screw technique as we did on the older model. I just think it's the most secure option to go with. Then what is also nice about this, you can also adjust the height of this now, depending on how it is focused. So you can go up or down. One thing with the RNVG as well as the AR-NVG, there are these little tabs here for presumably a tie down point. So you can't fully rotate it right there and go as far in as possible. You'd have to rotate out a little bit, but when you want to go for what would be ideal for most people, you won't have an issue with that. And then just tighten this. It's mounted on there. It's not going anywhere. So the bridge for the lens curves over, and that allows it to still maintain that top down, or even if you want to put this on the other side, it would be here now. All you'd have to do is rotate the footage in whatever post editor you're using. So with the new camera, the SD card pretty much works the same way. The only difference is with this one, you're going to have to use a bit of a higher speed card. So I would personally recommend using the SanDisk Extreme Pro. And now instead of a 128 being the maximum card size, you can now go up to a 512 gigabyte card. So you can record for probably about 2 to 3 days. Another feature that we're going to have with this is there's going to be a Google Drive file that will just be up for anyone with the link. They can access it, email us for the link, and you can actually change your settings. So you can go from 1080 at 30 FPS, which is what they'll come from us. Then you can go to 1080 at 60, or you could do 2K at 30 or 4K at 25 FPS. Honestly, the 2K and the 4K are kind of a gimmick when it comes to night vision. We're talking about tubes that can only get so clean. You can go ahead and run it at those settings if you want, but in my opinion, the 1080 at either 30 or 60 is the best bet depending on your lighting situation. If it's super dark where you are, you may want the 30 FPS just to pull in more light per frame, but by all means, set it to what you want. I just personally think 1080 at 30 or 1080 at 60 is the best, but you have that option available to you. So now one key thing about the new NVGR Pro is you want to run it on, so the body of it is on the sides of the nod. So right here, you want the lens to be up or down. So don't run it this way, as you're going to come out with some really wonky footage the way it's going to be filmed. It'll look like it came off of an iPhone or something. So run it this way, and this is going to be your best way. And then if you're running it on the left tube, just flip it around the other way, and then that's when you would flip it in post. Now, just so you can kind of see though, there's a completely different size difference here. So while this may take up more space on the side of the nod, it doesn't take up as much space on top. So you won't run into issues anymore of the camera bumping into your helmet, or if you're running iPro, or even possibly your nose if you're running it on the bottom.